Yeah, I am. Were you expecting me to be gone this week? You couldn't wait for me to say that I'm canceling my video this week because you're tired of seeing me on your fucking screen, huh? I bet you are. I have my cute shirt on. You know what that means? It means I'm in a good fucking mood. Not really though. I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to get over the constipation that I was talking about in the last video, and now my eyes feel fucking weird, and I think it's because the fans are on 24/7. It's always a crisp 66 degrees in our apartment, but I think it's catching up to me. It is. I keep it low because I'm big, and big people get hot, and I just love being in like sweaters and hoodies and like oversized shirts, so obviously I like it cold in the apartment. But now I think it's drying the fuck out of my eyes. Like, my eyes feel like I could peel a layer off of it and it would solve all my problems. So I just Instacarted eye drops. Hopefully that fucking fixes it. But I always forget that this shirt, I have this shirt. Every time I wear it, I'm like, this shirt is so cute. It's like these little birds. And there's this little pigeon that's living in, I'll insert a picture. There's this little pigeon, we named her Lorelei. She just hatched an egg. It's not a pigeon. I think people will said on my Instagram story it's a mourning dove or whatever. But I love her so much. She lives on this little light lamp in our staircase to our apartment. And I just love birdies. Like, birdies are so cute. Like, I have birds tattooed around my whole body. I have a pigeon here. I have a duck here. I guess that's it. Oh, I also have a bird here too. This is the Colorado state bird. Don't ask me the name of it either. But anyways, today we are going to be reading I Found Disturbing Things on My Significant Other's Phone. And I know I've done videos in the past where like people find out they're getting cheated on or they're talking to someone, but I wanted to look up like disturbing things. Like, you found out disturbing things were on their fucking phone. And we're also going to be doing makeup and obviously getting drunk. So for the makeup look, I'm going to be trying to do this. So it looks fucking hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can pull this off. It's probably gonna be ugly. For the new people joining, obviously I'm not a fucking beauty guru. I'm not amazing at makeup. So if it doesn't end up looking like that, then we're just here for the vibes. We're here for vibes, drinking, stories, me being like super outgoing and funny, and you know what that means, right? Let's say it on 3. Fatty shot o'clock! Oh, it smells horrific. Okay, I found the first story. This isn't a relationship advice. Okay. There's something disturbing going on in your man or your girlfriend's or they's phone. Maybe you should call the police instead of asking for advice on Reddit, but maybe it's not that bad. I don't fucking know. I haven't read it yet. This is by Throw Our Beans, 163 days ago. A female 21 found upsetting and disturbing content in my boyfriend, male 23's phone. On a hunch, I went through my boyfriend's phone and found a hidden folder of disturbing sexual content. Okay. There were photos and videos of his ex. What is going on? Why the fuck are men obsessed with their fucking exes? Like, literally fucking why? Why are you obsessed with your ex? Why are you getting into a relationship if you're not over your ex? Why are you getting into a new relationship if you're still sexually thinking about your ex? I'm also using a beauty blender again because I feel like it was blending better. I was looking at my old videos and people were like, oh my god, your makeup is getting better. No one comments that anymore. I think my makeup's getting worse because of my base. And I think it has to do with this new fucking foundation that I didn't get the right shade in. Plus the brush that I'm using instead of a thing is just not blending it correctly. And I feel like it's because I'm not using a beauty blender, which honestly at the end of the day is probably better than a brush for blending. It's literally called a fucking beauty blender. Hello? Am I fucking rocket scientist over here or what? There were also videos of random women's asses and worst of all, random photos of his female coworker. I don't know if you think you're some sort of detective solving a case, creating your own file or your own collage to hide photos of women, but it just makes you look like a fucking serial killer. Why do you have, if I found out that my coworker, it's one thing to have a crush on a coworker, like if I found out like a coworker had a crush on me or something, that's one thing, a cute little crush. If I found out that you had a hidden folder, especially when you're in a relationship, a hidden folder on your phone of secret pictures, even if they weren't even like secret, maybe like I just thought you were taking a picture of something funny or something, why are you putting them in a hidden folder on your phone? I ended up confronting him when he woke up. I told him I went through his phone, and at first he tried to play dumb, which I didn't let slide. Period. He broke down and says that he has a problem. Not a porn problem, but an attachment to photos of women because he needs them as security when he feels insecure in our relationship. I'm sorry. I need to come clean about something. I'm not doing it to like jack off to them or anything. I'm doing it because it's like insurance. Like if you piss me off or like I need to threaten you, or if you leave me I can tell you like who else I could get with after you. That's why. I promise. That's it.
Do you hear yourself? Do you fucking hear yourself right now?
I'm like acting like this is my boyfriend. Oh God. What the actual fuck? I am most disturbed about his coworker, who is a 19-year-old girl he works with. I'd be disturbed too. He has zoomed in on her face in pictures and has a photo of her laying down on the ground, fully clothed at work that he uses. What do you mean that he uses? Men who are able to like get off at like the small, like someone laying on the floor. Like, I just think it's very creepy. It's like you like the fact that this person doesn't know what you're using it for, and it just is very predatory and very fucking weird. And I don't care if later in the story you bring up again that he doesn't use it for that stuff or whatever. Yes, the fuck he does. Why is he zooming in on pictures of her? Why is he taking pictures of her laying down? He uses that shit. Like, it's obvious. I don't know if she's aware and they are having an affair, but the fact that he forgot to mention they had a thing before me tells me all that I need to know. He said he doesn't use the photos, right, but that they make him feel secure. The photos just make me feel really secure. We talked for a few hours and I'm absolutely appalled. I never would have imagined he would do this to me. Talk about dark secrets and skeletons. He said he has dark issues. It seems like some sort of sex addiction or dysfunction because this is not normal. I am so glad that she's realizing this because so many stories, unfortunately, I never blame the victim, but so many stories are like, oh, like he was like sorry, or like I don't think he really meant it that way, or we're trying to work it out, or like I don't want this to make him leave me. This is like the universe gently putting its paw on your shoulder and say, hey, go through that phone, Kurt. Go through that phone. Because you need to get the fuck out of here. That's what's happening. Leave. Please. I'm like feeling this shot right now. I'm like feeling it. All I can say is I am genuinely disgusted, afraid, and creeped out. I still comforted him and recommended that he get help before leaving. The worst thing is, just about a week ago, I shared with him that my ex traumatized me in the same exact way, and he consoled me, all while knowing he was doing even worse behind me. I can't believe this right now. I think I need to pull the plug. I will never recover from this, and we can never make it work. My whole world has been turned upside down. Please, please help. I am beyond devastated. You'll probably not watch this fucking bootleg video that I'm making right now, but does that make sense? Bootleg video? Probably not. This bunk video I'm making, because, like, we're a small community around here. But anyways, you need to leave quickly, swiftly, and safely. Because this man, that is not normal. And trust me, I'm going to give men the benefit of the doubt. Men are horny. Men are horny creatures. Normal men don't fucking do that. They do not. Take the horniest regular man, they don't do that. Taking pictures of women laying down, like that is borderline like creepy. Like he has a fetish. He has a weird fucking fetish, and he's never gonna be able to be in a normal relationship without it feeling wrong. Like he gets off on doing things because it feels wrong. That's what he's into. And that fucking sucks. I'm sorry. Okay, I finished with the majority of my base. I just have to wait for it to set for a little bit. I found the next story. Before we get to that, it is... Fatty shot o'clock. I, 23 female, found some disturbing content on my boyfriend, 25 male phone. This is from Throwaway9, 6 years ago, in the relationship advice. Using as a throwaway. I've been out of work for a month or so because I work in public school. I also just moved in with my dating 5 years boyfriend a few months ago. I have anxiety issues and idleness often exacerbates everything. I have to stay home for at least the first part of the summer because we got a puppy and I wanted to curb any behavioral issues and potty train early. Okay. Anyway, I've been feeling very unwanted and neglected lately. I'm aware I'm being needy because I'm alone throughout the day, and I guess this is normal for recently moved in couples. But my anxiety makes everything so much worse. I get you, girl. I woke up in the middle of the night a few days ago feeling anxiety in the pit of my stomach because we hadn't had sex since before we got the puppy. A month ago. We've had them treating their puppy like she's postpartum, like she just got done giving birth. I would want to have sex, but like we just got a puppy, like it's just a lot of anxiety. We've had spells like this before, so it isn't super unusual, but my loneliness again has made me overthink everything. He was sleeping next to me and I did the worst thing. I did the worst thing imaginably possible I could do to my boyfriend. I went through his phone. I was wondering if he was depressed or something and not talking about it, so I looked through his search history. I found something that disturbed me. A few nights before that, he was watching porn. Okay. I don't care if he watches porn. I don't even care if he masturbates to girls he follows on Instagram. Oh, she's powerful. Okay, really powerful. I really don't. If they're cuter than me, I'll feel bad about myself, but I masturbate to porn, and even previous encounters I've had as well. Oh, okay, so she's like really like secure with... That's weird. She gets like anxious and like feels lonely, but like also lets him... I think it's normal, especially dating as long as we've had and we're still young. However, after looking at a few videos, I literally just said the word, why did I block it out? I saw he went on Instagram and was looking through my sister's 18-year-old female friends' pictures who just turned 16. And he's what? That's 25? Oh, the same age as me. What? I don't know if he was to her pictures. I don't know if he finishes... Okay, I don't know if he finishes to her. I have no idea. It made me feel weird and uncomfortable because of her age. I'm not trying to justify anything, but she doesn't look like a baby, and she's quite attractive. What is going on? It doesn't matter what the fuck they look like. She's 15 years old. And hopefully he's not... Maybe he was just like, oh, who's this? Oh, that's her friend. No, why? He doesn't know her. Why would he click on her profile and scroll through it? I work with teenagers, and they try and flirt with me, and although I like the attention, I feel sick about enjoying it, and would never masturbate to pictures of them or whatever.
What?
They're attractive, but they're young, and I think that's repulsive. Okay, you shouldn't find teenagers attractive. That's the thing. You could say, oh, they're a good-looking man, or they're a pretty girl. Finding teenagers attractive is a weird... Okay, it's giving you guys are two peas in a pod, because I'm confused. Anyway, I left the house for 2 days to hang out with my friends and to forget about it. Yesterday, I was alone again all day and anxiety festered. I confronted him about it, prefacing with, I know I breached your trust by looking through your phone, and I'm very sorry I did that, and continued by telling him what I found. He denied masturbating to her pictures, but he said he did look at them. He was closed off the entire conversation and wouldn't talk to me. He went on his phone, he played his video game, and I tried to talk about it several times, and he said, it's okay, it's not a big deal, and then he went back to whatever he was doing. Okay, the fact that he's, like, not giving you fully answers of what happened and being very short and not wanting to talk about it is giving he did something bad with those pictures. That's just the truth. We still haven't talked about it fully, and he left without saying goodbye to me this morning. I just don't know how to deal with the situation. I talked to my friend about it, and she knows my anxiety situation and how I can be a bit too much when I'm... It's weird. Did he explain why he was looking at those pictures? Or maybe he didn't even tell us in the Reddit, but, like... What was his excuse for clicking on your sister's 15-year-old friend's account and looking at all of her pictures? Like, what was the reason? Not saying that he did do that, but, like, I don't go through my siblings' friends' underage accounts and scroll through them. I don't know. She said it was just a fantasy and it's normal, and he probably didn't even think about her age when he was jerking it. It's just that she's a... What is going on? I like want to call the police on all three of you, because what's going on? That's the end of the story. That was so fucking weird. Being 25 myself, I could never ever... I don't think there's ever been a single time where I've seen someone that was like 15 or 16 and thought, oh no, they're of age. What age? Because 18 is still fucking weird for a 25-year-old. So is 19. 20 is teetering. I'm confused of like what this person obviously most likely didn't look like they were your age. There's no fucking way. It's weird. The story is weird. Drop your boyfriend. You were sounding a little bit fucking weird too. So like, I don't know. Alright, I'm back. I finished with one eye. And I do have something to tell you guys. I've actually been a professional makeup artist for 37 years. I've toured the world and I've worked on people like Beyonce, J-Lo, Meryl Streep, Margot Robbie, just Emma Stone, things like Ryan Gosling, like things like that. Because, what? What the fuck? Like, who am I? Who the fuck am I? Obviously, the picture that I showed you guys, she doesn't have eyebrows, and I'm very committed to my YouTube, but I'm not that committed. I will not be doing that. Like, what the fuck? Like, the frick? Anyways, I found another story. Also, I was expecting, like, I found pictures of dead bodies on my boyfriend's phone. I found pictures of my girlfriend kicking animals and tying them up. Like, I thought I was gonna find crazy stuff, but all of it's just like cheating, weird fetishes and stuff. But like, it's still juice, you know what I mean? I found videos, like posts of like guys going through their girlfriend's phones and stuff like that. But like, they're just like, oh, she was texting her coworker yesterday. Like, all the fucked up shit is the men. Like, I know this is supposed to be like a significant other kind of video, but I might just change the fucking title to boyfriends again, because all of the juicy fucking fucked up shit is from men. Like, I'm sorry. So, I've also been using like let me go get it. I've been using this e.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum before bed this last week, 2 weeks, and like periodically through the last few months. I've had this for like probably a year now. It's probably expired. Maybe that's why it's so powerful. I swear my eyelashes are longer. Like, I fucking swear they've grown like half an inch. Maybe a little less than that. Or maybe it's a placebo. I don't fucking know. I wish this was sponsored. They'd probably give me $1 grillion. Anyways, you know what fucking time it is. Stop playing fucking stupid. Look! Hello! What the fuck? What time is it? Fatty. Oh, this is gross. Okay, this is from ThrowRad 2 days ago. Holy shit, I think this is the most recent one I've ever read. In the Am I Overreacting group. Am I the asshole? I snooped and found disturbing things in my boyfriend's phone. What do I do now? So he was sleeping, and I found messages between him and his friends in a group chat talking about me and other women. Okay. This is like a big debate with people. A lot of people, I would say maybe like 40 to 50% of the population that are in relationships don't like, usually it's the men, but don't like when you talk about problems outside of the relationship to other people. If y'all watched Love Island recently, like Huda, she was like talking, she's blowing up right now. She was talking about how she doesn't like talking about problems in relationship to other women or other people or your friends. I am the type of person where I have to talk about if it's big enough. If it's like a small little dumb fight about something stupid, I'm not gonna run to my group chat and talk about it. But if it's like big stuff or something that's like weighing like really heavily and like making me super fucking anxious, I have to talk to someone. I'm not gonna talk to my mom about it. I'm not going to talk to like my family about it. I'll talk to my best friends. Like 3 or 4 of my best friends are like siblings to me. I'm so fucking close to them. I've known them since I was 12 years old. They are like my siblings. I'm rambling because I'm drunk. I feel like I'm feeling all the shots. Okay. I believe in asking for advice, looking for another voice in your ear telling you if you're being too crazy, like if this is, but it also depends on what kind of friends you have. Are your type of friends to just be like immediately like fucking dump his ass? Or are they the type of friends to be like, okay, well, I could see why he would be upset. Like those are my type of friends. Most of the time I'm usually in the wrong in certain aspects of the relationship. Just by me overreacting or like whatever, or just like being so anxious. One of his friends keeps saying he would That's not where I thought I was going. One of his friends kept saying that he would fuck the shit out of me, and my boyfriend just ignores it. Your man's best friend is telling your man to his face that he wants to fuck the shit out of you. Okay. What do you mean your man's best friend is telling him he wants to have sex with you, and he's like, right? She's hot, right? If I found out that my friend wanted to have sex with my man, that's weird as shit. What? Okay. Even after I spoke with him about it the first time, which he told me about, and he promised he wouldn't let him do it again. So he just like constantly talks about wanting to have sex with your girlfriend. Okay. I also found out my boyfriend trying to get his friends to rate girls on IG, which he also promised to stop doing and engaging with that stuff. So he like put up like a poll in the group chat and was like, all right, which one would you fuck? Which one has bigger boobs? Like what? Is this literally like what straight men do? Blah, blah. My fiance just said he loves me and he misses me. Aww. I read about him telling his friends about how my period is late. What? And how he won't change his ways for anyone. And how he tells me to lose weight because he won't be with a girl who blows up on him. Okay. I don't know if at the end of this she's going to ask for advice. His friend wants to have sex with you. He doesn't care and lets him talk about wanting to have, like, fuck you. Fuck the shit out of you. He sends group polls of other girls and who's the hottest and who you'd have sex with from Instagram models. Second of all, like, is Instagram models, I always hear that, like, oh, my boyfriend follows Instagram models, like, he follows Instagram baddies. Is that a thing? I don't even think when I was single, I would, like, look at men on Instagram. Like, oh, this Instagram model dude is so hot. Like, do you seek women on Instagram model? Like, I don't know, that just sounds so fucking weird to me. Like, watch porn like a normal person. I don't fucking know, that's weird. He's telling everyone about when your period is and how he'll never change his ways. And then he also is talking about how his girlfriend is getting fat and he will never be with someone who blows up. I'm sorry. It reminds me of when I was in high school and I kept asking my mom to go to McDonald's every time she'd pick me up. First of all, she hated picking me up from school. I usually had to walk until I got a car. But I would ask her, because I loved my mom. Like, I love my mom. I loved my mom would pick me up and do normal mom shit, because my mom was a very, when I get home, leave me alone. We're not going to the movies. We're not doing this, blah, 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 blah. So, like, when she would, like, pick me up and take me to get food, like, it felt like normal mom and kid activities. So I loved doing it. Plus, I also just loved McDonald's because I was big. And I remember one time, it was, like, the 3rd day in a row, I was, like, on the way home, I was like, can we please get McDonald's before you drop me off and go back to work? She's like,
if you keep hitting McDonald's, you are gonna blow up.
So it just made me laugh, but it's fucked up. I don't want you asking for advice from us, because you know what you should do deep down. You know what I mean? Your friend can tell you a million times to break up with someone, but you're not going to believe it or do it until you're at rock bottom, which that's just how the human brain is. You want what you want, and you'll try to make it work a million times, and once you're at rock bottom, that's when you're like, I can't be here anymore. This isn't working. He literally said to his friends, I'm not going to change for anyone, after he already told you he was going to change, so I don't know. I'm just very disgusted, and I really do think it's a macho type persona he's putting on for his friends to seem like the man. But I hate it. Why do you want him to be around friends like that? Like, you don't want to be in a friend group where the machoest, coolest man who pulls the most bitches is the coolest. Like, that is not a friend group you should be with. Do you know how many, like, nerd and gamer friends or, like, guy friends who go out to eat and see movies and fucking talk about video games and movies? Like, there's not much that goes on in men's brains. Cars, movies, and games. I don't fucking know. Maybe there's more. I don't even know how to confront, since I obviously shouldn't be snooping, but I feel super disconnected now and I don't know how to pretend I'm okay. I had an idea that something like this was happening behind my back, but I wasn't sure if it was just my trauma. He also says that I'm really defensive and guarded because of my past, but then look how he is behind my back. How can I trust anyone again? I've said this in like fucking 16 videos. I don't care how trusting your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your they, them, your every gender, go through that phone. Play with it. Swipe on it. Spit on it. If you are in a healthy relationship, you should be able to go through each other's phone. If you're insecure, if you're anxious, if you're having a panic attack, if you've trusted them your whole relationship and now you're like, oh my God, like I don't know, I can't shake this like weird gut feeling. Can I go through your phone? If my fiance was like, I need to go through your phone, like I'm just so anxious right now, I would be like, he cares in a relationship. Yes, go through my phone, because you're not gonna fucking find anything. And I hate getting fucking comments like, invasion of fucking privacy. You're fucking inside of my hole last night. You were inside of me. What kind of privacy is that? Huh? Give me your fucking phone. I'm back. I finished the other eye. I'm looking like a raccoon that was just injected with beauty serum. I'm so proud of myself. Don't look too close. I will give you a fright because it doesn't look that good up close, but from far away, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? If I were to ask you what we have to do now, what would you even say? You would tell me to get lipo? Okay. Besides that, what would you say? That you want to see Stephanie? She is bad as fuck. Last night, we didn't get any sleep, me or my fiance. You know why? Because we heard a fucking banging at the door. And then we heard the door bust fucking down. You know why? She called the fucking SWAT team. She swatted us. You know why she did that? Because we told her to go to bed early. Because she has a big day tomorrow. We're going to the Botanical Gardens. We're not going to the Botanical Gardens anymore. It's like 3 steps forward, 17 steps back. So I'm really fucking tired of her. She's not listening to Morgan Wallen. She is not listening to fucking Luke Bryan anymore. She's going to be forced to listen to real, powerful music. Olivia Rodrigo, Sam Smith, Adele. Cultural fucking music. Fatty shot o'clock. This is from Skylar in the Ask Gay Bros group. Okay. I found Grindr on my boyfriend's phone. I wonder how often this happens. Probably a lot. And I bet you he's homophobic too. Homophobic. He's scared of being around gay people because he wants to fucking suck them off. That's why. I, 26 male, have been on with my boy. Oh, okay. I thought this was a straight relationship. Okay, they're gay. I, 26 male, have been with my boyfriend, 23 male, for about 8 months now. We officially became a couple in February. We clearly agreed before starting the relationship that it would be a monogamous, no app dating, no seeing other people kind of relationship, etc. Okay. Thank God. Yesterday, I found Grindr installed on his phone and confronted him, which he gave a lot of mixed reasons for. Okay, did you go through it? Because that's the first thing I would have went through. I would have gone through Grindr, gone through every single text messages. I would have sent screenshots of people's accounts and looked them up on my own phone, just so I could be alone with the information and then do more research. He said that he loved me and downloaded it to make sure he still feels the same feelings for me when talking to other guys. I cheated on you just so I could be like, is this better than you? I don't know. You can't even be mad. It was just an experiment. Like, I'm a chemist. I like to test reactions to get other reactions, and I just wanted to see if I stuck a peanut in my mouth or sucked on something to see if it would still make me crave sucking on yours. You know what I mean? He said he was lonely sometimes because he travels a lot. He's a flight attendant. Then text me. I'm confused. If you were lonely and you were a flight attendant and we're in a relationship and you're feeling lonely, if I'm lonely, my first thought is like, where's my baby at? It's not, let me text someone on Grindr, I'm feeling lonely. Like, what the fuck? What kind of excuse is that? He blamed me for saying once that I might not want to move to his home country with him, since why he got it. I got Grindr because you said that you might not want to move to my country one day. So I got Grindr just in case. Do you see how fucking dumb you sound? I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of you. He also says sometimes I'm not in the mood for sex and it frustrates him. I have low libido. So then be single. If we're not aligning on sex and you want to cheat, then be single? I don't know. He had Grindr on his phone for around 3 weeks before I found out. However, he promised me that he never really did hook up with anyone. He is constantly apologizing to me now and he regrets what he did. However, the way his reasons were and his gaslighting to extent where I felt like he was implying that it was almost my fault somehow didn't make sense to me still. Literally every single reason he gave you was him blaming you. Every single reason. Every single one of them. I don't believe he hooked up with anyone. No hard evidence. But the fact that he hid it all feels like a huge betrayal. He is a flight attendant. He is in other countries, other states for days, maybe even weeks. And he has Grindr downloaded. Grindr is your area. It's your area. He could talk to men across the globe. I mean, he's a flight attendant, he can get there anyways, but he can talk to men anywhere. He could talk to men on Reddit. He could talk to men on Facebook. He could talk to men on TikTok. Why is he on Grindr? It's your area. Does it turn him on for them to be in his area? No. It turns him on because he can suck on something in 5 minutes. This makes me sick to my fucking stomach, fam. This is like cheating. He's talked to other men. Regardless of him fucking sucking on, bouncing on, whatever, that's still cheating. That is still cheating. He's sending nudes. He's talking to other guys. That's already cheating. I would never be able to get over that. And that's why I would always urge people, depending on, if you're able to get over it, fine. If you're not able to get over it, I would end things. You're always going to hold it over his head. Anytime you get a fight, you're going to bring it up. Anytime he goes somewhere, you're not going to believe him or you're going to be anxious about it. When he's a flight attendant, his job is leaving. So it's probably not going to work out. Alright, I'm back. This is the finished makeup look. These stories were pretty fucking juicy. I love talking about relationships. I could have a whole fucking YouTube account talking about relationships. Like, I love tea time. I love my friends come over and talk about their boyfriends and their girlfriends and their hookups. I love talking about relationships. So, like, I literally love this kind of series that I'm doing. But I love you guys so much. I just want to extend my gratitude for how fucking diehard fans you are. Like, someone messaged me on fucking Instagram and said, I saw someone watching your YouTube video in their window. And I was like, you're a fucking liar. And they sent me a fucking picture of them snooping through the window and taking a picture of them watching my YouTube account on their TV. Like, hello? And I was playing Phasmophobia the other day, which is a horror game if you guys don't know. And I have my username on there. And someone's like, I recognize your voice and your name. Are you on YouTube? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I love your videos so much. I watch them all the time. I love your drunk videos. And I'm like, now you recognizing me on fucking YouTube. You're crazy. You guys are like fucking crawling and scratching like a crackhead for my next video. So I know it's not like the biggest fucking account. I have like almost 55,000 subscribers. But like the ratio of views for my subscribers is crazy. Like y'all really just be fucking with me. And I am eternally fucking grateful for it. And for that, I'm not even gonna read another story, but I'm gonna take another shot with you guys. Pull out your fucking blunts, pull out your chips, fucking scratch your cooter, fucking tug on your foreskin. Fucking smack the fucking lice out of your head. We're taking another fatty, and there's not even another story. Like, am I crazy? We're taking another fatty together before we end the video because I love you guys, and you guys deserve a little bit more time on this video. Oh God. Fuck. You're done. You're gonna put me in the back of your van and take me to your... What? I'm that pretty? You're done. I love you.